are live. All right, y'all. Hello, everybody. Hey, yeah. So we are live. Thank you all so very much. Back to back. We live on Celebrity Gossip. We got to talk about some people right here. Okay, we got to get into Kodak Black. We got to get into Willow Smith. We got to get into Monique. We got to get into Saucy Santana. We got to get into some whole other stuff, okay? But let us be crystal clear in this live. When you come in the room, press the like button. It is free to do, okay? But let's start. Can y'all hear me? I can't wait to hear the callers. Can y'all hear me? Press one if y'all can hear me. All right, hold up. If y'all can hear me, press one. All right, y'all can hear me. All right. Okay. All right. Okay, y'all good. All right. Oh yeah, but it's a little low. Okay, we turned it up all the way. Okay, y'all should be able to hear me. It's all the way up here. All right. Okay. Okay. All right. So we up to the mic. It's time for a different microphone. It's time for a different microphone. We got to get us a different mic. For real, for real. I think this mic is time to rest in peace to this microphone. Yes, but if y'all can hear me, let me know out there that y'all can hear me. All right, so I want to open up with this with Kodak Black. Y'all understand that he is gonna serve some probation because allegedly they saying that he raped some women. And he said this on his on site, and I want to say shout out to on site. Whoever is operating their business, they're doing real good. They keep up with all the information on this. But let's go to on site really quickly because I like Kodak Black. You know, I really like Kodak Black, but I'm not with you if um if you raping women. I ain't with that because you ain't gotta take nothing from no female if you got money. Even if you don't got money, if you a thug, women look like a lot of thugs. So you ain't gotta take it nothing. So don't do that. Like that's some whack crap. If you gotta take advantage of somebody, you know what I mean? Like taking advantage. I don't know why people do that. That's crazy because you don't have to, especially if you're a man in power and a man of privilege. You don't have to do it. Okay. But he said this. Let's read what he said. My heart goes out to all the girls out here getting raped and shit for real, but I ain't did that shit. Hashtag I'm too gangster. Hashtag too fly for that. All right, I feel you on that. He said he didn't do it. 5 years later, both of y'all just wanted to get this over with, and I ain't have to come off no money. Kodak plead guilty for a lesser charge that he and the victim agreed to, not that he was admitting to the crime. Okay, let's go back to that. Ain't got to register as a sex offender or none of that shit. Just play if you ask me. LOL, y'all got me fucked up. I ain't that freaky, homie. Oh, I just had a bee stop me in the middle of the traffic, pull her window down, and say, Kodak, let me suck your Oh, now why the fuck would I go take some? Wow. Ooh. Y'all be wanting a nigga to go outside, homie. Wish it bad on the real nigga. I never seen it work. Really? I can't wait till I become so famous that somebody raised out their window. A beautiful woman say, "Why let me let me let to your toes, let me move to the bed, to the floor. You wanna, you know the good wanna leave, you know? Okay, I can't wait. Man, I never had nobody raise out their window and say none of that shit to me. Okay, that'll let me know that I really have made it. If I get in my car and somebody say, Wally, I'm like, I never had that before. Never had that. Never had that before. I can wish. I can't wait to become so famous and put tattoos on my face and put that weird hair in my head. And, maybe the ladies are like me then. Who knows? Okay. All right. I just can't understand that. Like a woman would actually do that. She probably wasn't a high value woman. She probably was a good number three. I don't know. I'm gonna have to call somebody on that because that to me that's not classy. If you do that Man, that ain't classy. You gotta be a number 2 or a 1. If you reach down your window, you say you want to suck some coat. Oh my god, I could just imagine the smell. Let's stop. I could just imagine the smell. I'm gonna just tell you that right then and there. Can you imagine? Oh, that don't do it. He don't do it for me either. I don't see it at all. I don't see it. Mm-mm. And I heard that he was touched in prison, allegedly. I heard that he was touched. That's what I heard. All right. I'm gonna say that again. I heard that he was touched in prison. Okay. I do it. Me too. I do it for Drake too, because Drake. Oh man, if Drake is a good looking guy. Drake is, and the other guy from Snowfall is good looking too. Man, that chocolate man, that's real chocolate. Okay, right? She'll probably say it to you. That was a real child. I couldn't even kiss him or touch him. Yeah, me too. I couldn't do that. I couldn't do that at all. Okay. Also, too, we're gonna talk about. I want to talk about Willow Smith. Now, Willow, she said that she came out and she is a what? What is she is? She came out. I don't know if it's not a lesbian. She didn't say she was a lesbian. She say that she is a penetrician. What is she? Let me go. Let me find out. Hold on 1 second. She is peneristic. Hold up. Hold up. What is she? Oh, let me scroll down. I just had it. Oh man, I want to fuck up the word. I didn't even want to fuck up the word. She's polyester, uh, uh, polymerester. She pansexual. Okay. Okay. Okay, she pansexual. And I'm like, I'm that way too. I'm that way too. She poly mistress. So I'm that way too. Okay. Okay. I'm glad. Many people said she came out saying that she like coochie. I don't think that she came out and said she like coochie. I just said that hey, she is poly that she pansexual. I heard. Okay. Now, what is pansexual? Do we have somebody that can break that down really quickly? What is pansexual? That family is something. The mama left Will Smith for August Alsina because she was in an entanglement. She wanted some young peen with tattoos and glasses and all that. The daughter came out as the mama was a crackhead. The grandmother was a crackhead. The daughter Jada is saying that she have wet dreams about Tupac. Then she came out and she was to take up August Alsina. Then her daughter came out as a pansexual. We just don't know. Then her son sleep in the bed with other men, and I'm like, it's just really a lot with that family, and that just comes with they have all this money, they have all this fame, and they just do a lot of weird shit. I want that type of money. Give me that type of money for me to just do weird shit. Just give me $3 million, $300 million, $4 billion, and then my family, we could just do some weird shit. We could just go and get an entanglement. We could be pansexual. We could smoke a little coke. You know, let me get some of that type of money. I could just do some crazy shit. Just give me that type of power. You know what I'm saying? Cause they got all that money, and the kids they're a little weird. Now, when I look at the Smiths kids now, to be honest with you, they do look a little weird, look a little awkward, in my humble opinion. Do y'all agree? When I look at Jada and just Jaden and Jada, they look a little awkward, but they parents do a little awkward. They do a lot of awkward things, in my humble opinion, right? Did I say it right? Did I say it right? So what she's saying is that if you want to go out, if you want to go out, Willow Smith said, if you want to go out and deal with other people, you can. And she don't see a problem with that. Okay, I'm down for it. If that's what they want to do, then go ahead on and do it. Okay. Go ahead on and do it. If that is what you want to do, then do what you got to do, okay, and do it well. Child, I won't see myself doing that at all. Okay, I'm gonna just be 100% honest with you, and I am just gonna tell you this: if that's what you want to do, go right ahead and do it. I want to give a special shout out to B Scott. Can I say special shout out? So they got a headline, and this is really quickly about Ti, and Ti gives a shout out to white non-racist friends. Say I love y'all, and right here they're saying that this is about Ti. Okay. They said it's not easy. It's not an easy time for Black community as they fight against racism. Black Lives Matter movement yet to be over. Okay, on Wednesday, April 28th, Atlanta icon T.I., who has always been vocal about social justice, shared a message to his white non-racist friends, thanking them for their support and love. To my non-racist friends, I love y'all. So he wrote on the image that he posted on his page, don't get it twisted. Me loving and protecting my race does not mean I hate or fault you. We know exactly who our enemies are. They're no longer hiding it. Thank you for standing with us. And I agree with you on that. And it was another piece. I don't know if y'all seen Biden's speech. If you saw Biden's speech yesterday, raise your hand. For those that stayed awake for the speech, I couldn't stay awake for. I went to sleep. Baby, I put that speech on, and I'm gonna tell you the truth. I didn't even have to take no Zyprexa. But I went right to sleep when he got on there, did his speech. I saw that he gave a shout out to Kamala Harris. I said that, and I went to sleep. But it was a Senator, Tim Scott, I think he did the response to the Republicans. And he said, America is not a racist country. And I said, what America do Tim Scott resign in? Because this country is very racist. The fabric and the DNA from the beginning have been racist. And this country have not even given reparations to the Black people, to the descendants that built this country from the ground up, free labor. So when Tim Scott got up there, Senator Tim Scott got up there and said, America's not a racist country, obviously he lived in another America. Anytime where you can just go outside your home or be inside your own apartment and someone come in there and just shoot you dead, this is a racist country. Anytime when you can go out and just drive in your car, in the car, the police can just pull you over just because they can, because you look weird, because you got this nice car in this white neighborhood and you don't make it home to tell mama to eat mama's sweet potato pie. This is a racist country. Now, this country can go and repent for their wicked ways, but they don't want to. They didn't believe like, I didn't do nothing wrong. I don't need to apologize. It's not my fault. I never even owned any slaves. But you are a product, and you, because of free labor, you are able to live lovely in your home. Your family generational wealth came from free labor of African slave from 1619 all the way up to today. So it's people, companies that thriving now that they got their beginning from free labor. So I don't know, when Tim Scott said that, I understand that you're a Republican. Now, I'm not going to call you a coon. I'm not going to call you that, a sellout. I'm just going to say you misinformed, because clearly you don't know America. If you get on camera with your Black self and say America is not a racist country. Oh, really? Did you see how they talked about the Obamas when they were elected, when Obama was elected? Did you see how they trashed the Obamas? Did you see how they tried to trash Kamala Harris? All because of her race, all because of the color of her skin. Did you see how, let's just go back, how when Ruby Bridges, when they finally was able to desegregate the schools, and she had to have armed guards to take her to school because of the racism. So I don't understand when you say that statement, like, child, bye, you just said that out your ass. This country is very racist, and we understand it. And if you Black, you understand it firsthand. And if you never experienced it, thank God you never experienced it, but you may experience it if you live in these inner cities, or even you live in the South. Let's be crystal clear about it. Okay? So I'm just gonna tell you that right then and there. Someone said it was Lizzie. Somebody said it was Lizzie Graham. No, it was Lizzie Graham the same way, said the same thing, but also Tim Scott said it as well. That's what I'm telling you. Y'all didn't see the speech last night. Tim Scott, I think, is the only. I think he is a black Republican. He's a senator. I forgot which state he come from, but he said that. I said, really? And that's what you feel? That's what you said? For real? You live in another city. I mean, you live in another country, honestly. Okay. Yeah, he's walking around with his eyes wide shut. Absolutely. And my thing is this is because he knows racist, but I'm a Republican. I get money from my donors. So I'm act like it don't exist. I'm telling y'all, crazy, crazy, crazy. Uh, 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 uh. Give me a second. I had to say that. And for Ti, he always do stuff, stupid stuff, and all that. But since you giving a shout out to your non-racist friends, so you mean to tell me you got racist friends? See, when you make statements like that, I understand and know what you're doing, Ti. I'm gonna be real with you. Understand and know what you're doing. Okay, just let's just be real crystal clear. All right. I want to get into Dr. Dre really quickly because this just came up in my DM. But Dr. Dre ordered to pay. I'm going to get into this. This is what I want to get into, guys. Dr. Dre ordered to pay $500,000 to exchange rights lawyers amid divorce battles. Dr. Dre and Nicole Young impending divorce moves forced steam ahead after the judge reportedly ordered a 56-year-old producer to pay his exchange right legal fees. Oh, this is getting good. So right now, a written ruling, the judge said pending the next hearing dates on the matter, the court grants only $500,000 in attorney fees to the petitioner, Nicole. Counsel fees are to be paid to the petitioner's counsel no later than May 7th. She getting her money made. But this is the thing. I'm not feeling bad for a woman beater. And let me be crystal clear. Dr. Dre has been alleged of being a woman beater. So again, I'm gonna tell you this. If you are a woman beater, you need to be paying cold cash and paying when they want to get a divorce and she want to get away with that. Listen, you should pay that and some. And pay your wife. Give her half of what you built because she was there with you. She took the beating. She took getting her ass beat. So you might as well give her half of the money. And it's not good putting your hands on a woman. That's the most sad and pathetic thing you can do as a man. To put your hands on a woman. You got to be sad and pathetic and weak. Because you are not a real man if you put your hands on a woman. That to me is the most sickening thing. Verbal abuse is sickening, but just aggressive, putting your hands. Come on now. Let me move on because I know that's a triggering subject. I want to move on because I get real triggered. I don't know if he's still with April Jones, but we're gonna keep Dr. Dre. We're gonna keep y'all updated on her. The wife is getting the money, and the wife go ahead on and get your money. That's what I'm talking about. Get your coins. Get your money. Because it ain't funny. Get your money. Now I'm going to go and talk about we get to these topics today. I want to talk about Bobby Brown. Now, did y'all see Bobby Brown on Red Table Talk? Okay. And I didn't get a chance to talk about this. If I did, I'm sorry, because I feel it in my heart to talk about it. So Bobby Brown go on Red Table Talk. He talk about his relationship with Whitney Houston. He lost his son to a drug overdose. He lost his daughter to an overdose. She drowned in some water. Whitney Houston died from an overdose. But he said he blamed Nick Gordon, the young man that was dating Bobby Christina. He blamed him for her death. And he blamed Nick for the death of Whitney Houston. But I want to say this. You can't blame nobody but Whitney Houston and Bobby Christina because of their bad behavior of doing drugs is the reason why they're not here today. But Bobby Brown had to take ownership for what the drugs that he had did around his children. And they are a product of that. seeing their daddy, this top superstar, getting high, taking drugs up the nose, and whatever else they were doing, seeing them fight and argue and cuss. That you see all of that. And even Nick himself even died from a drug overdose. What clearly it was just a bunch of crackheads overdose off of drugs. But they learned that behavior from their parents, Bobby and Whitney. Even Bobby Brown still battled with alcohol abuse. He just recently got out of rehab. Recently, he was in rehab for abuse of alcohol, and he just got out of rehab for being an addict to alcohol. He drank alcohol so much, so you left one drugged and dependent upon another drug. And yet you're trying to blame somebody else that is dead from drugs. Come on, somebody. All of them people is dead from drugs. And you trying to say he the reason why Whitney and them, no, Whitney was a crackhead. Barbara Christina was a crackhead. Bobby Brown was a crackhead. Nick was a crackhead. Your son was a crackhead. And you have to understand that and take ownership. And once you be honest and tell the truth, you can move forward with it. I know it helped you I know it helped you go to sleep at night trying to blame their death on Nick, which is dead, by the way. It ain't gonna help. Because when I saw that interview, I'm like, you acting like you ain't do no drugs. And it's sad. And now it's so much other drugs. Fentanyl, I think what they say. It's a lot that these kids dealing with today. The drugs are not the same as it was of what I'm hearing from the 70s. So it's totally different now because of the chemicals that they put in this stuff. And that's why I tell parents to watch over your children and be careful doing this around your children because you may see them get on it, hooked on it as well. So just be very, very careful. Be very, very careful. His son was on there, and what Bobby Brown tried to do, oh, my son wasn't on drugs. He just wanted to just try it. He always been a person that want to try it. What do you mean try it? He did the drugs, but he tried to act like the son didn't do it. And said, well, let's just blame the dealer. It won't be no such thing as a dealer if they didn't have any customers. So you can't go after all the dealers and all that. Baby, it's plenty of it out here, and you will never, mark my words, get rid of the drug problem in this country. You never would. That's why I am an advocate for legalizing it all. I'm going to say it again. That's why I'm an advocate of legalizing it all. I've been an advocate for that. I said, why not legalize it all, tax it, offer rehab, rehabilitation, offer job training, and getting off of it if you get hooked. But legalize all, we make money. We spend so much money trying to police the problem, and the problem ain't going anywhere. It actually increased with the opioid crisis. I'm just saying. All right. The opioid crisis. It was lace weed, lace marijuana. That's what they want to make it seem like. Okay. So we definitely pray for Bobby Brown because he went through a lot. The opioid crisis. Okay, it's the opioid crisis. Let's say opioid. That's opioid. It's the opioid crisis. Now they dealing with the opioid. You know, white folks, they give good days when they go through shit. Baby, when white folks go through shit, it's going to be pretty. The opioid crisis. When black folks go through shit, he's a crackhead, crack, baby. But white folks, they get pretty good names. We dealing with the opioid crisis. And it's a problem all over the country. But when it was the black people in the 80s, yes, it was 3 crack babies, 4 mothers that's on crack, gave a mother away and all that. Crack is white. You know, they made it so like harsh and just all that. Talking about don't look at her face because the baby is a crack baby. So don't look dead in the baby's face. They get hard, harsh day. But when white folks go through something, the opioid crisis. We're dealing with the opioids. Oh, the opioid crisis. The opioids. The what now? The opioids. But why couldn't we get no pretty names for our shit? Why could you give us a big vocabulary word with different syllables, with 3 syllables? You just gave us one syllable, crack. I'm just they didn't give us no pretty words. Okay, well, Wiley, you call it to. I mean, y'all can call it to help me. Can y'all call it to help me? Reefer was cute. Can y'all call it help me a world crack versus the opioid disease? They call it a disease. They need help. It is a health crisis. My son did not deserve to go. He have a disease. He needs some therapy and counseling. But when black people, when Pookie and them was going crack, throw him up, lock him up. We need that crime bill signed today. 3 strikes, you're out. They gave us like a hard shit, and people spent decades in prison all because they smoked crack. I don't think you should die in prison because you smoked some crack or you took some heroin, you got into the vein. You got into. I don't think you should be spending your whole life in prison. All you wanted was some crack, and you spent 40 years in prison. All you wanted was you just smoking a little crack. That is an insult. But now when they go through something, let's put them in a hospital. Let's give them some training. Give them some therapy. It's an epidemic. And this is my son. They give pictures of their son. They go on Dr. Phil, Oprah interview him and all that. But when we went through something, we didn't have none of that. None of that at all. Okay. I'm gonna just stop all that stuff like that. You know, I'm just telling y'all like that. I don't do any of that stuff. Okay. Only time I like edibles though. I love me some edibles. I can't wait to go do that. Is it? Can we eat edibles in Atlanta? Hold on 1 second before we go. Can we eat any edibles in Atlanta? Let me know in the chat if we can eat any edibles in Atlanta. Okay. Can we eat any edibles in Atlanta? Is it legal to eat edibles in Atlanta? Is it? Let me know in the chat. Is it legal? Do Atlanta sell edibles? Do they sell the edibles? I just want to know. They told me. This is not legal. Okay, I'm done with Wiley. He's epidemic. I can't say help me, yo. I love him though. The LP. You can find it 24/7. Is it legal? Okay. All right. I thought it was legal, but anyway, let's move on. Okay, what else did I want to talk about? Oh, Monique. So I will be in Atlanta going to see Monique's show. Hey, Monique. I already got my luggage or what I'm going to do. So I just need y'all help with the outfit that I need to wear. So if you could tell me what stores I need to be hitting up to get some clothes and stuff like that, hit me up in the DM. I want to look really nice. And I will be in Atlanta. So see the Monique show. And I will play that Monique video again so y'all can see why I'm going to Atlanta. Let me see if I can pull up her video again. We're going to see the show, and I'm super excited. I'm going to get to meet some of my moderators that I meet and never seen in person. I'm nervous because I don't know how they look in person and stuff like that. So then they can see me and see how thick and beautiful I've gotten. So I just don't know. So let me just play. Let me do this again. Play that video again.
Hey, my sweet babies. Okay. Hey, my. It's been a minute. Hey, my sweet babies. Hey, I missed y'all.
I miss you too.
So listen, I gotta share something with y'all.
Okay.
It has been over 30 years since I've been walking on stages.
Come on.
Doing stand-up comedy. And stand-up comedy has always been my first love. Like when people say, what do you rather do, this or that? Stand-up comedy has always been my first love. You know how guys say basketball was my first love or baseball? Stand-up comedy has always been my first love. And since we've been in this pandemic, y'all know I call it a pandemic. We've been in this pandemic. I have not been on a stage.
Oh,
I've
yes.
not been on a stage.
Yes.
So I want to share it with y'all. I'm excited because guess what? I'm getting ready to get on the stage, my babies.
Yes, I
I'm
can't
getting ready to
wait.
get on the stage. And I'm getting on a stage that played such an important part
Yes.
in my comedy career because I played this place often
Yes.
when I first got started. And it really helped me build my chops. And they've relocated, they've remodeled under new ownership. And I have not played Uptown Comedy Corner. I know it's been well over 25, 30 years. So on May 14th and 15th, guess what, y'all?
Yes.
I'm going to be at Uptown Comedy Corner. 2 shows on the 14th, 2 shows on the 15th. And when I tell y'all I got butterflies in my damn stomach already, I have butterflies in my stomach already. So I'm excited because it's like going to see your old flame. You know what I'm saying? Like you ain't seen them in years. I'm coming to see my old flame. And I hope y'all come out and share that experience with me May 14th and 15th. Uptown Comedy Corner in Atlanta, Georgia. And if you're not from Atlanta, Georgia, guess what? Fly your ass in. If not, drive your ass in. Make it a whole weekend. Make it a girls' weekend out. Make it a fellas' weekend out. Make it a couples' weekend out.
Yes, make it a couple weekend out. Yes, Monique. Yes.
Just make sure you make it on out. Uptown Comedy Corner.
Yes.
Atlanta, Georgia.
Yes.
It's going down at the Uptown, May 14th and 15th. Now I got to tell y'all something else.
Tell us, Monique. Tell us.
I got a lot of shit to tell y'all.
Yeah, tell me.
May 28th
Yes.
and 29th.
Yes.
I'm going to another comedy club.
Oh.
And this comedy club is named Chuckles. Black owned, Black operated, and they made it through the pandemic.
Yes.
Did not have to shut their doors. So y'all know I'm proud. Y'all know I'm proud of Mike and Prescott because them brothers made it through. So May 28th and 29th, I'm going to be in Jackson, Mississippi. Yes. Now I want to tell y'all something about Jackson, Mississippi. Hold on. Do you know when I was in about the 4th?
With the Jackson, that Monique, don't you get up here and tell these souls that Jackson, Mississippi is so beautiful. I went to Jackson. Okay, I'm not gonna read Jackson because one of my producers is in Jackson. They love this show and they do a lot of stuff for us. So I'm not gonna read Jackson, Mississippi. Let me watch. I have a trigger. I was triggered about to read. I was about to read Jackson, Mississippi. But okay. But the part that I was in didn't look that desirable to me. All right. Okay. All right, Monique. Let's just go ahead. You can tell us about Chuckle. Tell us.
For 5th grade, maybe the 4th grade, we had a spelling test, and Mississippi was one of those words on the spelling test. Do you know how I knew how to spell Mississippi?
Yes.
You know how I knew how to spell Mississippi? I sang the damn Good Time song, M-I, crooked letter, I, crooked letter, I, humpback, I, Mississippi. So May 28th and 29th, I'm going to be in Jackson, Mississippi at Chuckles. Now, on May 28th, there are 2 shows. There are 2 shows, right, Sugar Cakes? May 28th, there are 2 shows, 7:30 and 10. Now, on May 29th, there are 3 shows, 5:30, 7:30, and 10. Now, let me tell y'all why. There are 3 shows on that Saturday. There's a matinee. We're going to call this the matinee show, the 5:30 show, because in my mind, I said, listen here, you got some older tenders out there in the world now. I'm like myself. I'm an older tender. I'm 53 years old. I like to come in, get it done, get out, get it, you know what I'm saying? Get my thing and bam. So we said, we're going to do a matinee show. Then we're going to do the show at 7:30. Then we're going to do the show at 10 o'clock. So listen, my babies, for those of you who have been asking, Mo, we want to see you on the stage. May 14th and 15th, Uptown Comedy Corner. Can't wait for that one. That's out by the airport. So if you fly in, you're not far. Fly in, get your hotel room. You're right there. It's right there. That's May 14th.
Right there, you fly in. She ain't lie about that. She didn't lie because me and Dave looked up the stuff. she didn't lie. Even they because she didn't lie. It's right there. It's right there. Yeah, she right about that. It's right there. Okay. All right. Let's play a little bit more of this.
15th, May 28th and 29th, Jackson, Mississippi. And I'm going to tell you why it makes me a difference when I say Black owned and Black operated. Because I was a Black owner of a comedy club. And I knew the struggles, baby. I knew what we had to go through from time to time to keep the thing popping and rocking, okay? Sometimes people had to bring in bottles of Coca-Cola for us because our machine broke. Okay, so I know what it means. I know how you have to do it. So I'm asking y'all, make sure y'all support. Even if you can't come out when I'm there, still make sure you get out and support. But if you can come out when I'm there, oh, baby, get ready for your dark liquor drinks. Get ready for down in the basement. Get ready for gut bucket. Get ready for so goddamn politically incorrect. Get ready for a good time. Get ready to be loved on.
Yes.
And we're going to laugh together.
Yes.
So I hope I see y'all, baby. Atlanta, Georgia, yes. May 14th and 15th at Uptown Comedy Corner. May 28th and 29th, Jackson, Mississippi, Chuckles. Y'all know we've had a lot to cry about lately. Yes. Come on out and let's laugh.
Yes.
Because I know I got some shit. Oh, I got some shit. Oh, baby, yes. I got some shit. And I'm going to tell y'all something else, too. While I'm here, I know I've been talking for 7 minutes. Yes. Don't tape my shit.
Don't tape it.
When you come to the show, whoever didn't come, they don't get a chance to see it. Don't get the taping my shit.
Don't tape my shit.
Now, somebody taped my shit last time. And y'all understand, okay. But I got some shit to say. I might say, tape this shit. I love y'all, my ladies. Can't wait to see you.
Yes. Ooh.
Hey, my sweet babies.
Okay, I'm drinking me some dark liquor. I'm gonna have a good time. They said Wiley taping. No. If I get my black ass thrown out of that club, hell no. I'm not gonna tape it. I'm not gonna tape that. Okay, well, let's talk about the catfish story. So, and then I on the phone lines if y'all want to call in. I remember it was about 5 years ago, and I was just in this catfishing spirit. So I had got this other picture of this guy that I knew in Chicago. Me and him were both dark skinned. He had a nice body and everything. And I don't want to tell you, he had a nice body and everything, everything. So I put the picture on the site. And I said, okay, it's on its way. So I got the body oil. So I put the body oil, put on some music. And he was like, he looked at the phone. He looked at me. He was like, "You ain't the guy." I was like, "Yeah, I know. I'm sorry about that. My friend did this. He was just trying to put me on the." He was like, "So what we about to do? So what you want to do?" I'm sorry, I don't want to do. It's whatever. It's whatever. So he come in. We sit down, and we smoked. Okay, we smoked. And when I tell you, I will never forget this week. We smashed on the Friday, the Saturday, the Sunday. He didn't leave my house until it was like Tuesday. It was that good. Now, it started out as catfishing. And me and this guy, you better come on. Me and this guy, we've been talking like we still friends. And I still see him in Chicago. We still hang out. We still take pictures. We still do whatever. It just do absolutely great things. But it started out as a catfish. How I met this person, it was as a catfish. And there was a lot of sex that went on for that entire weekend. And I did it. And I wasn't ashamed, and I did it. And because I didn't want to put my picture on there with the eye, because people don't like it with the eye and stuff like that. I don't get that many hits, but when I catfish, I have got a lot of hits. Now I don't catfish anymore People kept saying, do you still catfish? I don't do it anymore. I don't need to anymore. Now it's easy. You could just say, hey, let's do an interview and all that. You know, people love the spotlight, so they try to be what you to be, clout chasing, give you some ass or whatever, or you got a show now, got some celebrity now. You don't need to catfish anymore. You get people just like easily, just like that. For me, it's been really, really good. I'm not complaining, but I don't have to do it anymore. And I used to catfish for fun. I did. So man, I used to catfish for fun. It used to be so much fun. I mean, one guy that I catfish, we had a whole debate about why not to catfish. And I was debating him strong on why you should catfish. I'm like, it's an app, whatever. You could put another picture up there. Who gives a fuck? We were just in there just arguing down. And then we had sex. That funny? Then we had sex. After we got through doing all that argument, then we had sex. Okay. And then we froze. I was wilding out back in the day. Back in the day, I was wilding out. Okay. If y'all can hear me, press 1. We're going to open the phone line because I don't want to hold y'all all day. Trust me, Wiley, I don't want anyone will want to cloud chase you. Okay, we real good now. Okay. All right. So I just wanted to share that story with y'all. Just want to share a story. On tomorrow, don't forget, we got the official campaign coming on. Okay. People have been calling me, telling me what time is the interview. I'm like, child, y'all is so ready for this interview, I guess. Okay, I'm assuming. All right. We open the phone lines. I'm excited. I'm excited to be going to Atlanta. I'm really, really excited. And I've been working too. My job said, do you want extra shifts? Yes, give me them extra shifts, baby. It's a lot of work, even though my foot is swollen, but it's going to be okay. And they said, Wiley is not a hard worker, baby. I'm a hard worker. Even though this foot is swollen. I'm gonna post it on on Patreon so y'all can see my foot. And y'all can see the pain that I go through. And all for y'all can see the pain that I go through. And I do it because they pay me nice at this particular job. It's really nice. This is like the highest paid job that I've gotten as a CNA. And I was on, I'm like, man, why they offering me this and that? Like, why they offering? Like, what's the motherfucking catch? Oh baby. Oh baby. Oh baby. When I got there, I said, I see why y'all want to give me a sign-on bonus and give me all this shit. This is a lot of work. It's I know what to do, but shit, take care of 17, 18 people.
Your show now, press 1.
Your show is scheduled to start in 28 seconds.
18 people that I was taking care of. Just going haul on, limping from room to room, trying to sit down and catch my breath. I brought 2 bottles of water, ice cold bottles of water, and are just drinking, just trying to come. I went in one room. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Your show will go live in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2,
I
1.
almost fainted. It was so hot.
Blog Talk Radio.
It was so hot. I was just dritching in sweat. I was dritching in sweat. I was taking care, and I was helping them put it together, and I had to do all this stuff for them. And the sweat, it was so much sweat, it was just dripping down my face. It looked like I was baptized. It was a lot of work. And y'all see why I don't be going live. I couldn't even look at my phone. This is the first job, honest to God truth, in the history that I have had a job. I can't even hardly look at my phone. I can't even hardly look at it. When I leave there, my phone be fully charged. Usually back in other places I work at, baby, I could be on the phone all day. But this place, I ain't got the time. By the time I look up, it is definitely 1:30, 2, almost 2 o'clock. I'd be like, damn, where did the time go? And my foot is hurting me right now. But nevertheless, I did it because I did it for a purpose and stuff like that. About to give me a beautiful bed. Hey, y'all, thank y'all people that contribute. And I'm gonna take a picture of the bed, and it's gonna look really nice. It's gonna look real. It's gonna look really, really nice. The bed that I'm gonna get. I'm gonna show y'all, and then I want to put a logo with my name in the back saying Wiley or something. You know what I'm saying? Got a bed that's gonna become a king size bed. I want it to be nice. I know. I think she said I can't get a king. I'm gonna get a queen size bed. It's gonna be real nice. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna put some hot water on it and stuff like that. Okay, how many patients? Yeah, it was had a lot of take care of that many people. Okay, for like the job catfish shoot. I do believe that they catfish because they made it seem like, baby, this is good. I'm like, why they offering us this and that? I'm like, I don't know. So we finally did it. I'm like, oh my gosh, okay, hold on. We got the phone lines open up. The number is 646-716-8447. Where supports? I got the support socks. Somebody gave me a whole bag. I got them and I put them on. Once they home, I've already told him to be careful. Oh, child, listen, I love the work, child. I love the work, and I love doing CNA work. I love it. Better be nice. You're gonna be lay up or the healing your foot. Thank you so very much. I got the compression socks. Somebody gave me some nice compression socks to put on. I need those. What's the name of those socks? It's compression socks, and it's really nice. Okay, we got the phone lines open up. Anybody want to call in, talk? Could we get some callers today, y'all? It look like we got to beg y'all to call in. Okay, you know you got people watching us right now. But anybody don't embarrass us. We need some callers. Okay, we need 3 people to call us and speak on the subject and know what we're talking about. Okay, and arch your support in your foot. Yes, I need to give me some better shoes with better support. So I got me some Reeboks. So I'm gonna wear these Reeboks tomorrow. I got some Reeboks. So I'm gonna wear these Reebok shoes tomorrow. It's got a little better support than these other shoes. But I'm telling you, my feet is sore. Okay. I don't really want to do nursing school. I should do it because I was looking at what the nurses do. I'm like, I could do that. I could do what they do because it ain't that hard what they do. I mean, not saying a nursing child, but I think I could do it. But child, going back to school, child, I can't do it. New Balance is the best for that. Tell me and send me some suggestions. What kind of shoes I should be wearing? I don't support Reebok. Be ready, please, callers. Okay. We have the phone lines open up if anybody want to call in. The Algar is gonna call in a troll. Yeah. I got the compression socks. I do got a T. I got the compression socks, Tea Time. Shout out to Tea Time. Hey, I got the compression socks. Okay. What about Skechers? I had wear some champion shoes. Man, I ran them shoes through. Child, I ran them shoes through. Okay. Yes. And tell me why. Hold on one second. Tell me why I got my delivery because I get my some products on Fingerhut just to have a little account. So I had got me some luggage, and the luggage came, and then here we go. I got some luggage. Okay. And tell me why they said your order is delivered. And I'm like, okay. And they had it at the wrong door. They must was lazy, didn't want to come up to my floor, and I literally had to go to the other door. Now, mind you, this door got like a camera on their door, and I looked on it. So if they come and bang on the door, somebody you took a package. I'm like, nope, that was my package with my name on it, and that's the package that I have. Okay, so if it's any complaints, I got that right there, the package with my name on it, just to let them know. But they delivered it to the wrong door. And I went because I'm going on a trip, so I need my luggage. Okay. Yeah. So if y'all got any suggestions for some shoes, send it to the DM. Okay. Yes, that was trifling because I want to really look nice for that way. All right. And we thank everybody for cash apping us, super chatting us. And if you want to see me travel more, give more. By shot da 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 da. So we can travel more. So I said, hey, I got a bed that's coming. I'm gonna show y'all that. Going on different play. I'm going to Atlanta, then I'm going to Chicago. I do want to do New York in the summer, so I'm gonna look at some flights. I do want to do New York. New York just need to open up. I don't know what's going on. So if New York is open, I want to meet the icon of New York. I want to meet the voice of New York. I want to meet some New York people, and then we could just rent a car. We could go to DC and meet some DC people. I really want to meet the icon because he's an icon. I would love to meet the icon. I think the icon can really dress me. I really do believe they're going to expose you. Really, I really think the icon can really, really dress me. Right? I'm gonna be real, so I can go there, and really, I could just imagine the icon just showing me love. Okay. All right. What size shoe I wear? I should wear a size 13 shoe. I got a big feet. I wear a size 13 shoe. Okay. 5840, Carly on the air.
Hey, Wiley, this is the legendary icon from New York.
Hi.
I'm so over it because I just came back literally from Atlanta probably like 4 days ago.
Really? And you was in Atlanta?
Yeah.
Because when you were in Atlanta and you saw okay, let me not be messy. Okay.
You could be messy. Yeah, I've seen that late queen and that girl.
Okay, we're not gonna say no names, but he saw somebody in Atlanta, and I'm like, the icon get around. I'm gonna be honest.
You never know who knows who.
You just never know. And I'm like, you must look really good, and they must not know that is you.
Yeah, I've seen that late queen and that girl.
Okay. And somebody else, I'm telling y'all be trying to get me in trouble, but I'll be like, no, I'm not talking about this. I'm not posting this. And then did I post it on my Instagram? I think I posted it on my Instagram.
I think you did. But was that the boyfriend or no? Was that the boyfriend?
I don't think that was the boyfriend. No,
okay.
I don't think that was the boyfriend, no. But that was funny that you did that because I'm like, wow, like the icon get around. Because I remember that was like last year.
I believe so, to my recollection.
Yeah, that was like, yeah, you get around. So you try, okay. I definitely got to come to New York. So what is for me to do in New York?
I mean, New York will be open back in July 1st. It should be fully open.
Yes.
I guess regular stuff. They have everything in New York. Once again, it's a city that never sleeps. Wants to open back up. So
how is it? I heard that Times Square was like a ghost town at one point. That it was like I'm just imagining how them businesses made money with the virus and all that. Like that's crazy.
Believe it or not, a lot of stores closed down, like the Forest,
really?
like the 24-hour McDonald's. A lot of stores closed down.
Really?
No, Macy's is still open. Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah. That's crazy. I want to say thank you because are you going to be watching Chase? Now, what do you think? I got to ask you, Icon, because you call into the show all the time. What do you think about me interviewing King Payne? What's your thoughts?
I mean, I did see Uncle Tim rant. In a way, he was kind of right, but at the end of the day, you have to think of business moves. So it is business as opposed to you interviewing him. You do talk about the show. You've been talking about these shows. So I feel that, yeah, you could interview him. You could also bring up the situation if you choose to.
Absolutely.
And being that it happened publicly.
Right. And then because like people were saying, hey, Wiley, what about this? And they were so angry. And I'm like, please don't be angry. It's a show. So just bring your questions and comments. That's what the show is about.
Yeah. He would gain following. He want to gain following. You would gain following. You have his supporters, coming over. So I think it's a business move. Why not?
Absolutely. And my thing is this. It's just the beginning of just things where interviewing people that people are going to be shocked. Like, oh, wow, that person came on your show. It's going to be shocked. And I just think that's great because he is on a hot show and it's a hot moment. And everybody was talking. Because like when I made the flyer, I'm like, whoa, like my phone was like ringing. And zzz, zzz, zzz. voice notes,
I
DMs,
just want you to bring up the trash bag, because that was the highlight that we've seen so far.
Of the show. Yes.
The Missy Elliott, yeah.
The Missy Elliott.
The Missy Elliott read.
Absolutely.
The Missy Elliott read.
Yes. But he's one of the stars of the show, because without him, it wouldn't have been a highlight of the show. Let's be honest. Like if King Payne wasn't in the first episode of Chase LA, it wouldn't have been popping. I'm just gonna keep it real with you. It wouldn't have been no roast and gag, really. That moment wouldn't have happened without
in the beginning, like the pilot, the short clips that they showed, I kind of figured that he was just doing too much, like being extra. But I guess from the second episode, it was okay. But being that you talk about the show, I'm more into it now, so I'll watch it. Like, it's because of you that I watched the show.
Yes, and I'm gonna review, and there's other shows I want to review, because Monique gonna be on the Come Up ATL. That's another show, and they got Sky on there, and I'm gonna let you know about that show as well. And the reason why,
please keep us informed.
Yeah, I would definitely keep you informed, as well as other like mainstream shows. But like this, I got some new luggage, and I said, hey, let me go to Atlanta. It's a quick weekend trip. 14, 15, and 16, and I gotta fly out the 16th because I gotta be back at work on Monday. This is a quick trip, and I want to travel more for the show, because I have a show. I just want to travel more, and I definitely got to do Atlanta again for a full weekend for the Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, so I can start interviewing some of these people that I talk about.
That would have been so cool if you didn't have to rush back to work, for you to just meet Tasha K, even if it was for like an hour.
Right? Yeah, it's
awesome,
like it's gonna be like a rush, because like the show is on Saturday, and I fly out like early that Sunday. You know what I'm saying? And Friday, I come in like Friday late because I leave work and I gotta hurry up, get on the plane, and fly out. And so it's really a lot. So I don't know if I will meet Tasha K. I don't know. Everybody was asking me. But if something comes to plan and we schedule something, then I'll let y'all know.
If God willing, you'll meet her. But it's not the end of the world. You'll definitely be back.
So. Yes, absolutely. And if people want to see that, y'all let her know. Like, hey, Wiley gonna be in the city. Y'all should link up. But I think we should. I think that would be great for the culture.
Absolutely.
And it's so many people I would like to meet.
But I do want to say about Kodak Black.
Yes.
Because I watched Millie earlier today, he did say that it happened, because for him to take a plea deal, you have to agree that the situation that happened, you have to agree to it. So he did say that he raped the girl.
Really?
Right. And then later on, he came on his platform and said it ain't happened. But for you to get a plea deal, you have to agree to the situation that happened.
My thing is this: why would you even?
And they asked you, did anyone force you? So I don't know. It was kind of weird to me. But he did.
I say this? He was guilty. He must have been guilty that it happened, and it's so sad that he took advantage of somebody like that. That's crazy. That is so crazy.
But I mean, don't get me wrong, because when I was back, when I was young, I was around bad people or whatever, and then we got locked up. They got away, I got caught. I didn't want to go to jail, so of course I had to take the bleep and just be good for 6 months. So stuff like that do happen.
It does.
But this is a serious crime. So this is a serious crime. So I don't know. I don't know.
And then people do take plea deals when they innocent though. Let's 98% of cases or 95% of cases.
But for a lesser crime though. You understand? This is more serious.
Right. And I just think like maybe he did what's best for him, that he couldn't get away from it, so he had to go ahead and plead with it while he's innocent. But I tell people, please do not plead if you're innocent. What happened with the young man in New York? He was innocent, right? They wanted him to take a plea.
Yeah.
And for years, he was in whatever that jail that's so famous. He was out there. He was in
Rikers Island?
Yes. And he commits suicide because it was over a stolen book bag. I forgot what it was. The crime was, and he didn't do it. He was innocent. And so they kept pushing his case up, and so when he finally got out of jail, he had to he was so depressed and he committed suicide. Yeah, I forgot the man's name. I can't think of his name right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so sad, but I didn't even know you went to jail. Like, wow, Icon, I learned something new about you every day. I can't wait to meet you. I'm just curious because you're so
Yeah,
invisible.
I mean, be around be around people, the wrong people. So yeah.
Yeah, what was
But
the name?
I was just, I didn't go to jail now, Wiley.
No, you ain't
I
go
have
to
to see a
jail.
judge.
It's just like a regular little county jail you went to. Well, you weren't in prison.
Yeah.
Yeah, you weren't in prison.
No.
No, yeah, I didn't never go to prison. I was a little county jail with some sexy people in county jail now. Well, I don't know about New York, but there's some sexy people in county jail and down. Ooh, wee. I was just about my business. I couldn't believe it. I went to the mental ward. They put me in the mental ward. But before I went there, the eye candy, the men that was in there, I was like, wow. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
I'm hearing you. I'm just glad that you called in, Icon, and that's good.
yeah, I'll be in the bushes. I said no one was calling, so I said let me just call in and give my little.
But I think
cents.
tomorrow,
in.
if we open up the phone lines tomorrow with the official campaign interview, it's gonna be a lot of callers. That show, because on our show we get very popular when it's like callers, right? And when it's a hot button issue, that I think for that particular show, if we open up phone lines, it's gonna be a lot of people calling in.
And hey, you never know. They might take the interview and put it up right on the show because something like that happened before, right?
You just never know, right?
Didn't something like this happen before?
Absolutely, it did in Chasing Atlanta.
Chicago or something like that.
It was Chasing Atlanta. It
happened
Atlanta,
before. Yeah.
Absolutely, it happened twice. It happened with the Sky thing, and it happened with Oliver and the Kendra manager when I interviewed the manager. So I'm, oh wow, you do your research.
So at the end of I follow you. So at the end of the day, you have to do what's best for the Wiley Show.
Yes,
you have to think about it like that as well.
Absolutely, yes. And then another thing too, it's for the audience too, because like they would like this shit, like because if I see some shit like that, if I'm a fan, I'm gonna be watching this shit. I'm gonna be in the motherfucking comments going down. Like I look at it from a viewer's perspective. Like from a viewer's perspective, they're gonna be entertained. They're gonna comment. They're gonna view it. They're gonna talk their shit about this interview. They're gonna express how they feel. And then other YouTubers make videos about it. Just like Uncle Tim made a video about it. He was the first one. Oh, let me say blah, blah, blah. That's some good shit. I love looking at shit. Like when I create something, I smell really good that night because I'm like, I came up with the thumbnail and I just smell really good because I'm like, God damn, do you see this shit? And I didn't comment. I just stayed in the bushes because I feel like this. When you get talked about, don't comment. Just stay in the bushes. It feels better that way.
Yeah.
Yo, I didn't even know you watched that, so you be everywhere.
I'll be in the bushes everywhere. I'll be in the bushes everywhere.
I can't wait. He'll probably be at Monique's show. I'm surprised you ain't gonna be in Atlanta for Monique's show.
Oh, me?
Yeah, I'm surprised you ain't gonna be in Atlanta.
I didn't know about Monique's show until you mentioned it.
Yeah,
I think you mentioned it yesterday, if I'm not mistaken, or the day before, and today as well. Yeah. I didn't know. I would have definitely went.
Yeah,
but it's sold out.
It's sold out. You're right. Friday, Saturday, it's sold out.
And she said she got some SHIT to talk about, so you're gonna get all the exclusive.
Absolutely. Yes. Thank you so much, Icon. I want to hold you up because
no worries.
I love you for always
calling. No worries.
Thank you.
I'm going back in the bushes.
Thank you.
All right.
All right. Bye-bye. Okay, you guys, we are done with the show today. Get Monique on your show. I would love to. Y'all gotta see. I don't like making these public things because y'all get lazy, but I need some 20 people to say, go on the Wiley Show, Monique. he's a good guy. But y'all got to say it. I don't want to be saying it to myself. I need all my moderators to reach out to Monique, and you know what I'm saying, to reach out, because I would love to reach out to these people. But I got a tendency when I be calling out to these people, they be on other shows. Okay, but we gonna say, hey, there's no shade. But go reach out to Monique and let her know to come on our show. Okay. Let her know to come on our show. Oh, before I go, I want to say this. Lil Kim got her memoir coming out, and we shout out to Lil Kim. We love Lil Kim, big fan. I cannot wait to read her book. Okay, she gonna go in. I'm hearing that she gonna talk about the Biggie Smalls, about their relationship, about Faye Evans, about her bad contract. She's gonna be talking about Nicki Minaj. I cannot wait till that book come out in November. I cannot wait till that book come out in November. Okay, I cannot wait till that book come out in November. But let me leave Monique a voice note. Give me a second. Let me leave her a voice note. Give me a second. Where's she at? This it? I'm gonna leave her voice note. You have not because you asked not. Okay. Hey Monique, this is Wiley from the Wiley Show. I love you. I'm a fan. I would love to interview you. I will be in Atlanta for your show on the 15th, and I would love to have a conversation with you if you have time. My show, I talk about celebrity news and celebrity gossip, and also too, I stand for what you stand for. Your battle with Netflix, I support that, and I also stand for the fact that you want to get paid equally, and I stand for that as well. So if you're free, I would love to interview you, Monique. Have a wonderful and blessed day. Bye-bye. All right. So we interview. Yes. She go put Wally. They gonna say, hey man, what do you have to lose? I ask, okay. Oh, she okay? So I'm traveling to see her. Okay. Okay. All right. So y'all let her know. We hit her up. Hit her up. Yes, we love Monique. We have always shown Monique love. Y'all gotta let her know. And then I'm gonna do a video. I'm gonna tag her. I don't want to say, oh, dang, because they're gonna be sitting next to me, and I don't want to tag her in a video on Instagram. And I would be like, yeah, I'm here. I would love to interview Monique. I don't want to be sending a tag on the video and stuff like that. While she's gonna look at your videos and clean it up. She's gonna look at your videos, clean it up. Oh, okay. All right, I'm gonna tag her. It's a video. I got it. I got it. Okay. I'm gonna do this. Hold on 1 second. Where is that Instagram video? And I stand with Roland Martin with this. Give me a second while I post a clip of that. Because I stand with Roland Martin. But this one I'm gonna do for when Monique, if Monique come on the show. If this is what I'm gonna have to start doing. Let me scroll down. Okay, let me go to Roland Martin. Let me post that clip because I stand with his fight. This is what I love when Roland Martin be doing this. Let me go this. Let me screen share. Give me a second. This is what I like. And I meant to talk about this.
So I wanted to give you an update. I did have my meeting today with General Motors. Met with the Chief Marketing Officer, Deborah Wall, and her team. And we had honest, frank conversation. Shared with them, Roland Martin Unfiltered, my history with Black media in terms of Black newspapers, digital, television, radio, issues that we faced. And one of the things that they were clear about, where they said that they are absolutely committed to achieving these goals. And I said, look, this is not just about you. I said in every facet, I've always held people to the goals to meet what they said they were going to do. And we're going to continue to do that. And so this upcoming diversity summit they're going to have in May, we'll be participating. And we want other Black-owned media outlets to participate as well. This is all, and let me be real clear, folks, why this is all important. This is all critically important because this is speaking truly to our community, fair share of dollars, but also the building of our institutions. And so we've got to make sure that we are consistent, that we are demanding the best of ourselves, that we are being real strong in ensuring that we are in a position to be able to see Black-owned media companies thrive, grow, prosper, build capacity. And that's all critically important. And that's why what I've always been committed to my entire career. And so, do we want to see General Motors do better? Absolutely. Do we want to see them hit their goals? Absolutely. Because that means that we're getting that fair share. And so we will continue to meet with them. We will continue to press them. We will continue to offer our expert advice in terms of how to make these relationships better, how to actually ensure that we are serving the needs of our readers and viewers and listeners, our constituents, because it's all important. And so it's not just in this whole issue, it goes beyond just General Motors. It's so many other companies out here, y'all. $170 billion being spent annually when it comes to advertising, and African Americans historically have gotten just 1%. And so I wanted to make this video. Yes, have I been tough? Absolutely. Have I been focused? Absolutely. Not just with companies, but also other Black media outlets. And we need to ensure that Black-owned media folks. And again, when I go to the table, I need y'all to understand, when I go to that table, I'm not sitting here just fighting for Roland. I'm also being concerned about other Black-owned media companies. And that's what it's about. This is not about me, myself, and I. This is not about, oh, let me just get mine. No, this is about how we can change this system, how we can ensure that the next generation of folk who run and own and control Black-owned media outlets, people who work at Black-owned media outlets, will be able to grow and thrive. See, that's the piece, y'all. This is not just about me. It's not just about Byron Allen, Todd Brown. It's not just about, because here's a piece. Okay, everybody has an expiration date, but we've got to make sure that we change this system. And that's why we've been focused on Black economic social justice. And that's what we've been saying, where's our money? Because we're not satisfied. So we're going to keep the pressure on, and we're going to keep watching.
Okay, I agree with him on that. And that's something I wanted to say this because I'm a Black-owned media company owner. So I think that would be great to get some dollars and sponsorships. And let me be crystal clear. I get people to say, oh, Wiley, what's your price for sponsorships? And when I give them a price, oh, that's too high. I'm like, this is a company that I got to run a business. What's the couple of $100? I tell you, it's not a couple of $100. You can't afford that. Like, don't come to me and you an owner and you speaking to me like a cheap customer. Like, if you ask me what's my price to sponsor the show, I give you my price. Can you rock with that? If you can't rock with that, you just can't rock with that. But don't come to me talking about that's too high. With General Motors, I would love to get a General Motors contract of getting a sponsor from them. Then I can hire staff. Then I can put everybody on payroll and all of that. A lot of Black-owned businesses go out of business because they can't get sponsors. They can't get those dollars, those sponsorship dollars that goes through billions of dollars. They don't get. They only get like 1% of that. So you get all of these companies have to fight just for that 1% of the market. So I agree with Roland Martin on that. I absolutely agree with him on that when it comes to that. I absolutely agree. Okay. But I work with getting, sponsorships, and I try to work with it. We had a couple of sponsors. We work with it and stuff like that. And my prices are not high. And you get a deal because some people, I've had people on this show, they get their credit fixed, got their skin together. So I know the power of this show and the people. Okay. Yes, I did email you. Did I not email you back? You can email me. I just emailed somebody that just wanted you. I just emailed somebody and I told the price and they had a whole argument. But just email me again because I get emails all the time of, oh, I would like to sponsor on the show, and I respond back and it'll be absolutely nothing. Oh my gosh. Somebody said group pulls up to a funeral and takes the op's body. What? Oh, that's crazy. I'm just looking at that. Somebody say all type of that. Okay, yeah. Check. Send me to her again. Never sell yourself short. Absolutely. Yes, because I give the price. Just DM me and stuff like that, and it'd be real good. Especially if you want to do a commercial and all that type of stuff, because you got to pay for to get the commercial fixed. And if you want all them bells and whistles, you got to pay for it. Okay. All right. Let me see. In there, I just got something in my DM that somebody sent me. I'll talk about it in the next show because we've reached our time. It's 6:45. We reached our time. Roland is not looking out for small black businesses. He, Diddy, and the rest of the bougie are concerned with them. No, he's not. Like Missy, I disagree with that. I disagree with that. Roland is actually standing up for black-owned business. I disagree with that. Roland hired black-owned. He hired black people to work with his company. So he hired people. So let's be crystal clear. So he's standing up for all black-owned businesses. That's why they had the open letter. Did you do your homework on Roland? You know, I'm a big Roland Martin fan. If I do not take a Roland Martin slander because I love what Roland Martin stands for. I get the best of my news from Roland Martin. I remember when I was in my 20s, I called into the Roland Martin radio show. Roland Martin is a great guy. He does great things for the black community. The only black business Roland like is no, come on now. Let's not do that. We love Roland Martin over here. Roland Martin is a great guy. And if you have something wrong with it, call in. Tell me why you don't like Roland. Why say something like that though? Like speak with that. Do y'all even watch Roland for yourselves? I just want to be perfectly honest with you. Do y'all watch Roland Martin for yourselves? Because Roland Martin is definitely he's a great guy. Okay, you say you keep it real. When the last time you watched a Roland Martin show? You say you keeping it real. I'm just want to ask you a question. You say you keeping it real. When the last time you watched a Roland Martin show? I'm just saying. And I love Roland. I would love to interview Roland Martin because he's a great guy. Okay, give me a second. I just started watching. I'm kidding for the most. Oh, okay. Because I'm a huge Roland Martin fan. I support Roland Martin. Okay. Yes, 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 yes. Let me never. Let me go see. Yeah, go and check them out. All right. So if you had something to say, you could have called in. All right. Thank you so very much, y'all, for calling in. Thank you to the icon for that. I know he has to play the game. They all do. No, Roland Martin's a good guy. I like him because he's the underdog. Yes. Thank you so much for supporting us. Thank you. If you are first time watching, subscribe to the show. Thank you all so very much. I will see you all in the next video. This was good. This is good. Thank y'all. Y'all have a wonderful day. All right, we done. Y'all talk about why did y'all get off the show early, child? We had talked about everything. If his face fit, okay. Well, okay, y'all trying to throw shade. Let's go. Peace. See y'all later. All right, let me go. Ciao. Gotta do this juicing diet. Oh gosh. Let me put this thing together. I am thirsty. Cold to drink. Whew. What else do I gotta do? Oh, it's another show that I gotta watch. Oh gosh, right now. Gosh. Yeah. Oh god, gotta watch another show. Do all these shows, but it's great. me see me calling this back. Hey. Yeah, you know I got to get that thing together for another episode, so I got to get all that together. So I'll let you know I'll text you to it for next week because I got to do it for another show. Okay, because I know you booked the busy, some graphics and some editing work too. Because for the documentary, I got to send you some stuff. For me, for the documentary, for me. Oh, I never told you. Okay, yeah, I never told you, but yeah, I'm telling you now. So I'm gonna start seeing you stuff. It's a big project, so I'm gonna just send you some stuff and everything, um, and you can put it together. And I'm gonna just tell you what I need for because I want it to be really nice. So you want me to edit it? Edit it, yeah, edit it. Then you do the promo and everything, and then you're gonna be in the credits. I like that too. Yes, because I really gotta have this on my audience. They've been waiting for it. So I'm like, okay, this would be good and stuff like that. So and also I'm back working, so I'll have to like put you like on a payroll so you can get this thing together. But yeah. Yeah, me too. Yes. Okay. But I'm gonna definitely see you some stuff starting next week. Okay. All right. Bye-bye. Is we still on the live? Child, we got to go. Is we still on the live? Well, okay, I'll see y'all later. I'll see y'all later. Let me close out again. Oh, guys. I'll talk to y'all later. All right, y'all. Let me go. Peace.